Bring Me released to Humanize, which if we talk about heavy music, we got to talk about
Shout
that
out
shit.
Eric Richter for being the best video producer on the planet.
Dude, that video is psycho. So like,
he's so good.
I was fortunate enough to hear the song before people heard it because I had the thing with Ollie, and then he was like,
It's a great watch, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he was so nice and chill. So I never met him. We kind of talked a little, very minorly back and forth, right? Never met the dude. And again, like, you know, love Bring Me. And he came there, and he was so soft-spoken and, like, chill. And it's not, I don't know what I don't know what I necessarily expected. I was just like, oh, you're, like, really chill. And I was very honored that he was willing to kind of also, even though he was very soft-spoken and chill, he was very, like, coming out of his shell. And he seemed comfortable. I was like, that's so cool, man. So it was a lovely convo. And before that, so he sent me the album, and he's like, I'm really keen to see, like, what you think of track 11. And I was like, the fuck's track 11? You know what I mean? And then I threw it on, and I got to track 11 was Dehumanize, and I was like, fuck. And like, to hear that and just not be able to just do it, just like sit there and just be like, all right, people have no clue. So hearing the song was psycho. And then I didn't see the music video. Seeing the music video yesterday, I was like, all right, they did the thing. They did what I think they maxed it. They made max that. They couldn't do it better. I don't think. They was just like, we're gonna do our old thing. We're gonna do it almost better than basically better than everybody.
His voice sounds awesome too.
Oh, dude, it sounds.
His voice sounds
crazy.
Great. Yeah.
And, yeah.
I actually haven't got around to listening to it just yet.
Dude,
it's a good
sounds
listen.
like a menace. I haven't heard him scream like that. I don't think ever. Like back in the day, but this is different.
He sounds better now than he did before too, dude.
Dude, I saw them at Sick New World lately, and wow, like
What a
wow,
performance.
actually, yeah, it must. I've seen them umpteen times, like so much over
I
the
still
years.
never seen him.
Really?
I saw them one time open for Fall Out Boy. Crazy combo.
Yeah.
It really worked. Yeah.
Really?
I bet.
Yeah.
That's mad. The first time I'd seen them was at the Astoria in London, and it was Honor Among Thieves, which is just a small hardcore band. Your Demise, again, UK hardcore band. I can't remember who was next. And then it was The Chariot. They just released The Fiancé, so they all came out in like the sort of like matching suits and shit.
That's cool.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. I was like 16 years old. I was like, what is happening right now? Got no idea what's going on. Like, had no idea what hardcore was or anything. Not that The Chariot, they're more like, you know, frenetic hardcore in my opinion. Anyway, and then it was Architects just after Sam had joined. Yeah, it was mega. And then Bring Me. That's the first time I saw them. But just over the years, seeing them progress is what a story. What a story. And like, yeah, just to bring it back to that performance at Sick New World again, because, you know, their main support for System of a Down, like, talk about having to bring it. Talk about having to bring it. Your main support to System of a Down, like, you really better bring the guns, because, you know, you don't know what the crowd's going to look like at that point, because it's, yeah, there's crossover and there's fans who definitely would be fans of both. But I think there's a large portion of people who are not as disposed to Bring Me the Horizon as they would be System. So, because it was big, that crowd. Like, Sick New World was packed. But yes, like, what an improvement. His vocals are really good these days.
Dude, they're killing it, man. Yeah, that video they aced it. And it's cool. They're able to go all the way to like make pop. I mean, ammo pop, right, to that capacity, and then just be like, fuck it, let's bring all the like kind of normies and like just here's deathcore. Like I love that. That's just like your other extreme, one extreme, and dude, that's so cool, man. Like I love that heavy music's like just fucking killing it. You know.
They always have their hand in not only, you know, upcoming bands and stuff, but I think they've been almost trying to like make a statement like this for a while, like, you know, trying to bring Lorna Shore on tour like 4 years ago around Europe after they've just blown up, you know, like
dude.
That was such a statement because that would have put that kind of music in front of their fans. You know, I think they've slowly been trying to like hint at it, like, which is good because there's plenty of bands who forget where they came from when they like progress in that way. So
and a lot of bands like they seem they seem ashamed almost of their earlier catalog, which
so weird.
I can understand to a capacity of like, you're a young kid, you do dumb shit. But like, if Bring Me can like celebrate Count Your Blessings, you know, like, which is like wild.
That's a fairly well reasoned argument. You know,
it's like.